Imagine giving your body a fresh start, not with complicated routines or expensive treatments, but by simply allowing it to reset. When we think about health and wellness, especially as we grow older, many people believe it's too late to feel energetic and youthful again. But the truth is, your body has an incredible ability to heal, recharge, and restore itself when you give it the right care. The idea of resetting your body in just 5 days might sound impossible, but it isn't. It's about creating balance, letting your system rest, and gently guiding yourself toward better choices. You don't need extreme diets or punishing workouts. What you do need is the willingness to trust your body and treat it with respect. Start with your mindset. Remind yourself every day that age is not a barrier to vitality. When you tell yourself, I can feel younger, I can feel stronger, you activate the power of belief, and belief drives action. Alongside this, let your diet be simple. Avoid heavy, processed foods that slow you down. Choose lighter meals, more hydration, and foods that make you feel clean and nourished. Even small adjustments, like replacing one heavy meal with a fresh, colorful plate of vegetables, can create energy you didn't know you had. Movement is your medicine. You don't need intense gym sessions. Gentle stretches, short walks, or even light resistance exercises can wake up your muscles, improve circulation, and help you sleep better. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself, but to remind your body that it's alive, capable, and ready to thrive. Lifestyle choices matter too. Give yourself the gift of proper rest. Create moments of calm through deep breathing, gratitude, or simply spending time in silence. These small acts reset your nervous system and lower stress, which is often the hidden cause of fatigue and illness. In just 5 days of conscious eating, gentle movement, and mental clarity, you can feel a noticeable shift. Your energy rises, your mood improves, and your body feels lighter. It's not magic, it's your natural design. Age doesn't define you. What defines you are the choices you make today. So, if you're ready to reset your body, trust yourself, stay consistent, and embrace this journey. 5 days can be the beginning of a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant version of you. When people think about aging, they often imagine slowing down, losing energy, or accepting that vitality naturally fades away. But the reality is very different. Your body, at any age, is capable of incredible renewal. The first and most important step toward resetting your health is understanding that age is not a barrier to vitality. What truly matters is your mindset. The way you think about yourself shapes the way you live, and the way you live shapes your health. If you wake up every morning telling yourself that you are too old to change, too tired to move, or too weak to improve, your body will respond to that belief. But when you shift your mindset and begin to see yourself as strong, capable, and full of potential, everything begins to change. Your thoughts influence your energy. For example, when you believe that youth is gone forever, your posture changes, your motivation decreases, and you start doing less each day. This cycle reinforces the very weakness you fear. On the other hand, when you remind yourself that every day is an opportunity to grow stronger, as you stand taller, you breathe deeper, and you act with more purpose. Your body listens to your mind, and this connection is the foundation of vitality. Older adults who keep their minds sharp, hopeful, and positive often feel younger than those who focus on decline. Vitality is not about reversing time, it is about embracing the present moment with strength and joy. There are people in their 70s and 80s who run marathons, lift weights, or simply walk every morning with energy that surprises everyone around them. They are not exceptions because of perfect genes or luck. They are examples of what happens when you refuse to let age define your limits. They believe in movement, they believe in learning, and they believe in growth. That belief translates into action, and action creates health. Even if you have struggled with health challenges in the past, the principle remains the same. A positive mindset does not erase illness, but it gives you the will to fight, the courage to adapt, and the strength to improve your quality of life. Think of vitality as an inner flame. That flame can grow dim if it is neglected, but it never goes out completely. By choosing to focus on what you can do instead of what you cannot, you add fuel to the flame. With each good choice, whether it is eating a lighter meal, taking a short walk, or practicing gratitude, you fan that flame brighter. Age is not the weight that holds you down. It is simply a number, a marker of time lived, not a measure of energy lost. Your body is designed to adapt and heal, no matter what stage of life you are in. The real secret is refusing to let your age become an excuse for stopping, slowing down, or giving up. When you embrace this mindset, you discover that vitality is not something you left behind in your youth. It is something you can create today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life. Food has the power to either weigh the body down or lift it up. As we grow older, the way we eat becomes even more important because digestion slows, metabolism changes, and the body needs nutrients more than ever. Resetting your body doesn't require complicated diets or expensive supplements. it begins with choosing simpler, lighter foods that give energy instead of draining it. Processed meals, fried items, and sugary snacks might provide temporary comfort, but they create heaviness, fatigue, and inflammation that make you feel older than you are. When you make the decision to reduce these foods and lean toward clean, natural options, you begin to notice a difference in just a few days. Lighter eating is not about starving yourself or denying enjoyment. It is about freeing your body from constant strain. Heavy foods take longer to digest, which often leaves you sluggish and tired. On the other hand, meals filled with fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins move through the system more easily and provide vitamins and minerals that help cells repair and function better. This is why after a light meal you often feel refreshed and alert, while after a heavy one you feel like dying down and resting. The reset begins when you consciously choose the kind of food that leaves you energized rather than drained. Hydration is another key part of eating light. Many older adults mistake thirst for hunger and end up eating when what the body truly needs is water. Drinking enough fluids throughout the day supports digestion, improves circulation, and helps flush out toxins that contribute to fatigue. Even simple practices like starting the morning with a glass of water or adding herbal teas can make a huge difference in how the body feels. Another important aspect of lighter eating is portion control. As we age, our bodies often require fewer calories, yet we continue eating the same amounts we did when we were younger. This overload forces the digestive system to work harder, leaving less energy for everything else. By eating smaller portions and truly listening to hunger cues, you give your body exactly what it needs without unnecessary strain. This doesn't mean depriving yourself, it means respecting your body's natural rhythm and finding balance. The quality of food also matters more than the quantity. Natural, colorful, nutrient-rich meals nourish the body at a deeper level. A plate filled with fresh greens, vibrant fruits, and wholesome grains provides not just physical benefits but also a sense of renewal. Food is information for your cells. Every bite you take sends signals, either to repair and strengthen, or to weaken and inflame. When you consistently feed your body clean, unprocessed food, you send the message of healing, and your body responds with energy, clarity, and vitality. Resetting your body through diet is not about strict rules, but about making gentle, consistent changes that give you freedom from sluggishness. The more you choose simple, nourishing foods and let go of the heaviness of processed meals, the more you feel the lightness that comes with true health. Movement is often misunderstood as something that has to be intense, demanding, or exhausting to make a real difference. The truth is, gentle movement can be just as powerful, especially for older adults who want to stay healthy, flexible, and full of energy. The body is designed to move, and when it does so regularly, even in simple ways, it responds with strength, balance, and vitality. Sitting for long hours stiffens the muscles, slows circulation, and makes the body feel older than it is, but small and consistent activity can reverse that feeling quickly. Gentle exercises like stretching, walking, or light resistance training wake up the muscles and joints without putting unnecessary stress on them. A few minutes of stretching in the morning helps loosen stiffness and sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. Walking improves circulation, strengthens the heart, and boosts mood. Using light weights or resistance bands helps maintain muscle mass, which is essential for keeping independence and mobility as the years go by. These movements are not about pushing limits but about reminding the body it is still capable, adaptable, and strong. Another powerful benefit of gentle movement is its impact on the mind. Physical activity releases endorphins that lift mood and reduce stress, creating a sense of calm and balance. It also improves sleep, which is one of the most important factors in maintaining energy and focus. Many people believe aging automatically brings fatigue and weakness, but much of this comes from inactivity. When you move regularly, you break the cycle of stiffness, low energy, and restlessness that often makes people feel older than they are. The beauty of gentle movement is that it can be easily woven into daily life. A walk in the morning sun, stretching while watching television, or practicing balance exercises while standing in the kitchen are all simple ways to stay active. These actions may seem small, but over time they build resilience, protect the body from injuries, and keep energy levels steady throughout the day. Movement is a signal to your body that you are alive and engaged, and the body responds with strength, flexibility, and vitality at any age. Calmness and rest are often overlooked in the journey to better health, yet they are some of the most powerful tools for healing and renewal. When the body is constantly under stress, it produces hormones that wear down the immune system, disturb sleep, and drain energy. Stress acts like a silent thief, slowly stealing vitality and making it harder to feel youthful and energetic. By intentionally creating moments of calm, you give your body a chance to recover, repair, and reset. Simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, or even sitting quietly for a few minutes can calm the nervous system and lower stress levels. Breathing deeply sends signals to the body that it is safe, allowing tension in the muscles to release and the heart rate to slow down. Gratitude practices, such as reflecting on positive moments at the end of the day, also shift the mind away from worry and toward peace, which in turn creates a healthier internal environment. Rest is just as important as movement and nutrition. Quality sleep is when the body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and clears toxins from the brain. Without enough rest, even the best diet and exercise cannot deliver their full benefits. Creating a consistent bedtime routine, turning off screens, and allowing the mind to settle before sleep can make a significant difference in energy and mood. Calmness and rest are not luxuries, they are necessities for long-term health and vitality. By giving yourself permission to pause, breathe, and sleep well, you restore balance to both body and mind. These simple choices help reduce fatigue, strengthen resilience, and bring a sense of lightness that carries through every part of life. 5 days may not seem like much time, yet the body can transform more quickly than most people realize when given the right care. Small, intentional choices made consistently over just a few days can begin to shift energy, mood, and overall wellness in ways that feel surprising. The body has an incredible ability to adapt and recover, but it needs the right signals. Those signals come from what you eat, how you move, how you rest, and what you focus on mentally. When all of these elements are aligned, the reset process begins almost immediately. Think of 5 days as a trial period for your body, a short window of commitment where you choose to step away from the habits that weigh you down. By eating lighter meals filled with whole, natural foods, your digestive system gets a chance to rest. Within a few days, bloating decreases, energy levels rise, and mental clarity improves. You begin to feel less sluggish and more alert because your body is no longer overloaded with processed or heavy foods. This sense of lightness motivates you to keep going. Gentle movement during these 5 days multiplies the benefits. Even short walks or stretches help the body process nutrients more efficiently, improve circulation, and reduce stiffness. The consistency matters more than intensity. Moving a little every day signals to your body that it should stay strong, flexible, and active. This builds momentum, showing you that lasting change does not require extreme effort but steady action. Rest and calmness complete the picture. During this reset period, prioritizing sleep and reducing stress is just as important as food and movement. When your mind relaxes, your body can repair itself more effectively. Stress hormones decrease, blood pressure stabilizes, and the immune system functions more smoothly. Even a few nights of quality rest can leave you feeling more refreshed than you thought possible in such a short time. Mindset ties everything together. Approaching the reset with belief and commitment makes the difference between quitting halfway and finishing strong. When you remind yourself that 5 days is achievable, you create the discipline to stay consistent. Instead of focusing on sacrifice, focus on opportunity. These 5 days are not about giving something up, they are about gaining back energy, clarity, and strength. Each day builds on the last, and by the end of the 5th day, the improvements are noticeable. The reset does not end after those 5 days, it serves as a foundation. The changes you experience show you what is possible, and they often inspire you to continue beyond that point. Once you feel lighter, more energetic, and more focused, you realize that age does not limit your ability to improve, it only challenges you to be consistent and mindful. In this way, 5 days become the beginning of a longer journey, proving that transformation can start in the smallest window of time with the simplest of choices.